Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
That time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Peyton. And it's Iverson in at the shooting guard position. Passes it to Chamberlain. Shoots over Pippen and misses it off the right side of the rim. Kicks to LeBron.
Oh! And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. To the right side. Pulls it up. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense, regardless of the situation.
LeBron dishes to Pippen. Iverson against Nowitzki. And it's Iverson missing.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Nowitzki looking it over. He dishes it to Yao. And the pass to Olajuwon. It's taken away by Peyton.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
You have to love the approach Peyton takes to the game, and an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar after the made shot from Allen Iverson, and stolen by Peyton. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And James throws it down.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Olajuwon. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Olajuwon. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
And that one's good. Duncan. Duncan's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, great move to get to the rack there against the guy who doesn't really just have the strength to be able to keep him away from the rim.
Nowitzki kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Yao. Olajuwon with it. Shot clock at 5. Nowitzki for 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him what the focus was coming into the game tonight. He said one word: rebounding. If they can hit the glass with a purpose every time down the floor, he thinks they're in a good position to win. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. So an early focus on crashing the boards. On the wing, James. Inside, here's Iverson. Some solid D from Nowitzki.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
Takes a 3. Iverson grabs the board. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Peyton. That one a little long.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Here's a look at the stats for Payton. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 11 assists, and almost 3.5 steals. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them. Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
They get a hand on it, and so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Well, you look at Allen Iverson. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Passes it to Olajuwon. To the paint. Yao kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Yao inside. Duncan on him. Yao, that's good.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Now here's Pippen. He has 5. Shot from 16. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Pippen.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Olajuwon dishes to Yao. Back to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Olajuwon kicks to Nowitzki. Yao's shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. James finds Duncan. Poked away. LeBron passes to Payton. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Back to Olajuwon. Over Payton. Olajuwon, no luck. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Pippen. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Here's Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Allen Iverson.
2 shots, 5, elbow, 2.
So much excitement as we tip off the season. Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
No, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing. I mean, the butterflies were flying. And even in my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie or you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent even in year 14, 15.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Pippen dishes to Iverson. Rebound by Yao.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Chamberlain against Pippen. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. And here we go. Here's Iverson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Free throw good, Iverson. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Olajuwon kicks to Yao. Nice D from Duncan.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game.
Offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you don't finish top 3 in blocks unless you're truly inspired. He combines supreme hustle with keen awareness. You've got to love this guy. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. James, that's a 2-pointer. Chamberlain with the rebound. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon the pass to Yao. Over Duncan. Off the left rim and out.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Olajuwon, and stolen by Iverson. Here's the break. Here's Payton, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Payton's got 7 points. And so here's the home team, trailing by 13. Nowitzki kicks to Olajuwon. Knocks it loose. Duncan dishes to Pippen. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here is Olajuwon. He's got 8. And the pass to Yao. Count that one. Yao's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
LeBron kicks to Payton. Olajuwon with the block. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Iverson passes to Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Yao. Duncan can't hit. Gone 8 of 15 from the field. Shooting above 50% here tonight. Chamberlain against Pippen. Poke loose. Chamberlain kicks to Olajuwon. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Pippen against Chamberlain. Pippen, the pass to Iverson. Duncan outside. Pippen for 3. Kept alive. Tries again. Olajuwon with the block. And here's Chamberlain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain
is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now here's Pippen. They lead by 7. Kicks it to Peyton. Lob pass to Duncan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here is Olajuwon. 8 points for him. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Yao. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Iverson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw good. Iverson. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Nowitzki against Iverson. Now here's Nowitzki. He's guarded closely. Pass to Olajuwon. 3 seconds left. It's taken away by Peyton. And so it's the visiting team. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Here's Nowitzki. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Yao in at the 5. Nowitzki kicks to Olajuwon. Over Peyton, and Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Nowitzki.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
They've got Pippen. Duncan is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Peyton in at the 1 spot. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Yao. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Nowitzki in at the 2 guard. On defense, the visitors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
They've got Duncan. Pippen is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Peyton in at the 1. Now here's Iverson. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Nowitzki with the steal. They've got Olajuwon. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Yao. And it's Nowitzki in at the 2. They get it again. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Peyton is out there with Iverson. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Pippen. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
They've got Nowitzki. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Yao. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Chamberlain in at the 3.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
Here's Pippen. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Allen Iverson out there with Peyton. Then there's Pippen. And it's LeBron James, and it's Duncan in at center.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now, here is Olajuwon. 10 points for him. And James pulls it down.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away. I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Olajuwon kicks to Nowitzki. The 11-footer drained for 2 points.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Top of the key, rejected by Nowitzki. Peyton against Olajuwon. Nowitzki, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot's good by Pippen.
Rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played, we used a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls given to bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right. Payton outside. Iverson trying to free himself up. Payton, good. Payton's got 9 points.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Now here's Nowitzki over Payton. Here's Yao. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here is Olajuwon. He's got 10, and the shot goes in. 16 points for him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Iverson against Nowitzki. Right side, Pippen. Back to Duncan. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Iverson against Nowitzki. The drive by Iverson. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Payton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Olajuwon against Payton. Olajuwon, the pass to Nowitzki. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And finished off by LeBron.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Allen Iverson.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. So it's the visitors now. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The drive by Iverson. The feed to Duncan. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Chamberlain. Olajuwon, the pass to Yao. that one, no good. Nice D from Duncan. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story.
Timeout.
They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. So many different approaches, Steve, on offense. Some guys force the issue, but Steve, who are some guys that really practice patience?
I think LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant. I think Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard to somewhat of a degree. Chris Paul. There's so many guys. I love the way they can just let the play develop or let the game develop. And then they can take over. But those are some of the names I think they play with a lot of patience.
Here is Olajuwon after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Olajuwon, the pass to Nowitzki. 3-on-3. Here's James, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Chamberlain with it. Pass to Yao. Down low, Chamberlain. The second chance points on the tip in.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Pippen kicks to Duncan. Passes it to Iverson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Iverson. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Yao. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists in the game. Pippen kicks to Iverson. Over Nowitzki, and that one's good. Iverson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Here's Olajuwon, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Iverson's got 23 points.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Here's Olajuwon. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Iverson against Nowitzki. Iverson kicks to LeBron. Back to Iverson. It's good from long range. He's got 26.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Nowitzki against Iverson. The pass to Chamberlain. Now here is Olajuwon. Over Payton. Payton with some nice D.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Iverson, no luck. Really well. 54% from the floor. Iverson against Nowitzki. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. James kicks to Iverson. Duncan against Yao. Duncan with the bounce pass. And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Olajuwon drawn the double team. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot to the inside. Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. Steps back and drains the jump shot. LeBron's got 10 points.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in three-point shooting, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And he's the best kind of three-point specialist. The kind that doesn't need a lot of shots to light up the scoreboard. That's why he was top 3 in percentage last year. Count that one. Iverson's got 28.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
In the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Here's Olajuwon. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Pippen kicks to LeBron. Fires from 14. Here's Duncan. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Iverson outside. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Duncan at the elbow. Over Yao. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Iverson. And 12 points for Tim Duncan.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Stolen by Pippen. And here we go. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Chamberlain dishes to Nowitzki. Here's Olajuwon, and another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts. A lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Yao is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Chamberlain in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Nowitzki against Iverson. Duncan finds James. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And he gets it back. Basket good. James has gone 6 of 12 in the game from the floor. Yao in the high post. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now here's Pippen. He kicks to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds to Chamberlain. Count that one. Chamberlain got 6 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
An outstanding 53% for the game. Payton passes to Iverson. No good on the triple.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
And stolen by James. Inside, here's Payton. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. He's got 13.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Nowitzki. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch, and you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. You see their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Deflects the pass. Duncan kicks to Iverson. On the mark with the 15-footer. Iverson's got 30 points.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Now here's Nowitzki.
In terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now against Duncan. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded closer. Lock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Payton looking around. Iverson outside. And there's the call on Yao. That's foul number 2 for him. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Chamberlain against Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iverson, deflected by Nowitzki. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Elijah Watt. And that's 20 points for Yao.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Pippen against Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Down low. Here's Yao. Connects on the foul line jumper. Yao's got 22 points.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
Now here's LeBron. 14 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Yao Ming.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And so here's the home team. It's an 18-point game. That's tipped. Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Now Olajuwon, 18 points for him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Abdul-Jabbar against LeBron. On the wing, Iverson. 30 points in the game. Over Nowitzki. Rejected by Nowitzki. Olajuwon against Payton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 10 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Iverson outside. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Stolen by Pippen. Payton in the corner. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Olajuwon. Pippen against Chamberlain. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. And they're on the break. It's deflected. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Yao, and he uses the glass on the layup. Yao's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. The fadeaway. Second chance shot. And Duncan with the layup. Duncan's got 14 points for the game.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Over to the left wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And Chamberlain, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Pippen.
At the line, Will Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly to the inside. Duncan. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 8th assist here tonight.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Olajuwon dishes to Nowitzki. Out left to the wing. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Yao. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
Now here's Iverson. 30 points in the game. Here's Payton. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that's another turnover for them. They just can't seem to keep a hold of the ball. And here's Pippen. 10 points for him. Dishes it to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Duncan. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Yao. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now, here's Yao. He's got 26. Kicks to Olajuwon. They get a hand on it. Fires it up. Yao, the pass to Olajuwon. Basket counts. Olajuwon's got 20 points.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall,
that's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 7. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Nowitzki. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Nowitzki. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly on the wing, James. Duncan finds James. Now Iverson. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Olajuwon drawn the double team and stolen by Iverson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
he's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Nowitzki with it. Iverson picks him up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. And 47% from the field in the third. Inside, and the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Now here is Yao. Misses from close range.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Nowitzki. He's got 14. Pass to Chamberlain. 124 left to play here in the third. And that one, good.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's James. He's got 17. Here's Duncan. No good on that one. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that. Taking a look here at some numbers for Dirk Nowitzki. Last season, he played outstanding, checking in at about 24 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Yao, that's good.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Iverson up top, defended by Nowitzki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. To the inside, Yao. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Payton trying to get open as Pippen. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. Nowitzki against Iverson. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Payton. And the last shot before the buzzer is on. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pippen is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Iverson. And it's Duncan. And it's Payton in at the point guard position.
As great as LeBron is, he never stops working, knocking them down from distance.
Now here's Nowitzki. Back to Olajuwon. Nowitzki, the pass to Yao. 6 on the shot clock. Over Duncan. A nice shot by Yao. Yao's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And stolen by Yao. To the middle. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Nowitzki against Iverson. James left side. Back to Iverson. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Yao Ming.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Duncan. And Duncan drops them both. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Down low. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Olajuwon. 16 points for Nowitzki.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Iverson against Nowitzki. Iverson kicks to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Now, here's Yao. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific in quotation of players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Pippen. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Yao Ming.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
One shot.
Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
Here's Iverson. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Over Nowitzki. Great touch on the 16-footer. And that's 36 points for Iverson.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Olajuwon, the pass to Yao. Right through the D for the layup.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
Nowitzki against Iverson, and finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
Nowitzki kicks to Olajuwon. Over Payton, drills the baseline jumper. Olajuwon's got 22.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
LeBron with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Here's Iverson. Yao with the block. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan, 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Pippen kicks to Payton. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Payton. Payton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. James with it. Outside Pippen. Duncan high post. Yao's there. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Payton, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Pippen, the pass to Iverson. He feeds it to Payton. Over Olajuwon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. We hear the term empty stats every once in a while, Steve, usually referring to great production on a bad team. How valid do you think that theory is?
It is. A lot of guys you see are averaging, you know, these numbers, and players look around, and you know the players you're saying, unfortunately for him, those numbers are empty stats because there are a lot of times these numbers are found and when the game is decided, and a lot of times on bad teams you see these guys going for numbers. Then you get a chance to see them play on good teams, and those stats just don't match up.
Good explanation. Now here's Nowitzki. Took him no time at all on that one. Nowitzki's got 12 points in just the second half. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Iverson kicks to Duncan. Pippen, the pass to Duncan. From downtown, and that's good. Scottie Pippen for 3. Pippen's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Yao up top. Back to Olajuwon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The first one falls. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant run and the flagrant two. I think they're getting it right.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think players should speak up. I think in all, all our four major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
And James throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Nowitzki against Iverson. Olajuwon inside, and he banks in the layup. Olajuwon's got 9 points here in the second half. Pippen kicks to Duncan, passes it to Payton. Iverson with the ball. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And they double up Iverson. Three-pointer, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by Iverson. Payton's got 23 points.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. LeBron passes to Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Iverson against Nowitzki. Olajuwon inside. Banked in off the glass. He has 29.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Outside Pippen. There's the pass to Iverson. Over Nowitzki. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 42 points for Iverson. Got a piece of it. The dish to LeBron. Outside Pippen. Iverson up top. Payton in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A superb 63% from the field. Knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Olajuwon against Payton, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Iverson kicks to Payton. Iverson outside. Pulls it up. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Ball's knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken.
A zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now here's Payton. Lob pass to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Olajuwon against Payton.
And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
He's as disruptive as you can be on the defensive end. His anticipation and effort tonight is off the charts.
Shots good by Yao.
Works that one inside nicely.
Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. James against Abdul-Jabbar. Iverson outside. Yao with the block. And they get it back. That one falls. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Olajuwon against Payton. Here's Nowitzki. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
Now here's James. It's good.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Nowitzki inside. Iverson covering. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That'll put Dirk Nowitzki on the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
One shot on the lanes.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payton against Olajuwon. To the paint. Let's go. Rejected by Nowitzki. They recover it. Chamberlain kicks to Olajuwon. The wing jumper off target. Payton against Olajuwon. Payton outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.